Hello. Hello, chat. Oh. How are we doing? How's things? How have you been? It's been a minute. It's been a week. It's been a week, chat. Sorry about that. I wasn't feeling it at the weekend, you know? Sometimes it just be like that. I'm just going to open this these curtains because it's a bit dark in here, chat. Bear with. That's better. Hello. Hello, Dan. How you doing? How's things? Chat, I've got great news for you. You may have already noticed or not. I don't know. This autofocus is freaking out now because of that. But the WoW emoji, it got approved. So if you're subscribed, you should be able to WoW immediately, right now, as we speak. WoWing should be able to happen. So that's great news. I don't know why my camera is being so shit right now. Chat, look at this. What is this? Please? Please, camera? Maybe if we turn it off and on again, that might help. Spamming wars. This is what we want. You see? You see this, chat? What is wrong with you? I really should have checked this before I started chat, but it was a bit of a rush, I'll be honest. Bit of a rush job. Nanny? Is it just not plugged in properly? Is that the problem? That could be the problem. That is often the problem. Spamming wires. This is what we like to see. Big wires. Wires all over the shop. Oh, man. Chat, you might just have to have ugly cam all day today. It might just have to be an ugly cam one. I do not know why it's doing this. But there it is. That's just how it be sometimes, you know. It's unfortunate. It is unfortunate. It might be the lens, you know. The lens might be burning out because it was not designed for this. Bless it, this camera. All right. Anyway, fuck it. Let's just go. Let's go ugly cam. Technical difficulties today. Yeah, you betcha. Okay, so the feed from the camera is fine. On the camera, it's A*, A1, which is good news because this is the most probably expensive piece of equipment to replace in the process, right? Which means that it's somewhere either a hardware problem in the cable, right? Or OBS is just spazzing out and just not having a good day, which could well be that. Let's try. Yeah, no, it's the same here, look. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Just saying, with everything else you have going on, I can redeem change of hands. It's good, but it's only gonna happen when I start drawing, right? It's only gonna apply then. Let's try turning this off and adding a new video source. Oh, you're back. Yeah, I'm dealing with some minor webcam related issues. Aha! I may have fixed it. Oh no, I haven't fixed it yet. I haven't fixed it. Webcam related issues. It's probably the capture card, you know. It's gotta be right. It's gotta be, chat. Otherwise, that's large, isn't it? It's a bit large. You know what, cat? You know what, chat? Dum, dum. Bum, bum, ba bum, bum, bum. We're just gonna have ugly cam, chat. Yeah, that's the other camera, which is better, but it's a really ugly angle. So we're just gonna have ugly cam. I went through all of that for no reason, chat. Sorry. I'm sorry, chat. That, ironically, chat, is a pretty big wow moment right there that we've just experienced together. Would you believe it? Ugly cam stream, yeah. Dum, 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 dum. So these chat that I'm opening up here, these are all the Sesame Street. That's a lot of wires. I love it. These are all the Sesame Street stroke Street Fighter characters that we have done thus far. Right? Oh, before we start, by the way, in between streams, Killer Pancake did follow. So big shout outs to them. Thank you very much. If you're here. If not, either way, thanks. Mad wires. It's not good gravy. No, but come on. Sometimes life just isn't good gravy, alright? You just have to deal with that. That's just the way it has to go sometimes, you know? You know what I could try, chat? Before we wholly and completely abandon the idea. I actually have a spare capture card. So if it's the capture card, we can try that. If it's the HDMI cable, then we're shit out of luck. Sorry, chat. That's just the way it be. Okay. Moment of truth, chat. Oh, it is the capture card. I fixed it. I fixed it, chat. Pretty cam. Pretty cam today. Look at that. When life gives you why, you make gravy. Exactly. I'm glad that we kind of got two emojis out of this whole experience, right? We get the gravy one and the wah one. Well, if you subscribe to both me and Adam, you do. If you just subscribe to me, it's just Waz. I miss ugly cam. I don't. Man, I guess these capture cards that are super cheap but really, really good have a bit of a shelf life. Turns out, chat. So there we are. Right. Thank you very much. How are you? Hope things are fine. It's a little bit warmer now, which is good because it was fucking freezing in my flat for a few days. And that was miserable. Just miserable. And it's one of those where you've got to weigh up like yeah, I can put the heating on and it'll be warmer, right? But then that's going to cost me more money down the line. So trying to find that balance of the flat's warm enough to not be miserable, but also you're not spending a fortune on heating. That's been the challenge the past few days, but it's a lot warmer now. So, well, I say a lot warmer. It's not quite as freezing. That's probably enough reference. I know what Akuma looks like. I think we'll be Gucci. Now we need reference for Henry Monster. Also, quite hilariously, well, not hilariously for my neighbours, but while it was freezing cold, one of their pipes, their water pipes outside their house, obviously froze and has burst and is spraying water all up the side of their wall. But it's like a shop, which is closed, so no one's in there. So we've like tried to call the shop and we've sent them like text messages and stuff saying, hey, by the way, we live next door and one of your pipes is spewing water out. But they just haven't got the messages and don't pick up the phone, and they have no idea that the pipe is just flooding. And we've told our landlord, but our landlord isn't their landlord. And you can, like, it's really loud. Like, I can hear it through my window if I listen really carefully. That's how loud the the water spraying up the wall is from that pipe. Like, it's really high pressure. Not bad here. And yeah, I'm super happy it's not snowing anymore. Finally went for a run again without the problem of slipping on ice and breaking my ankles. Must be nice. That's been my excuse to not go on a run for the past few weeks, is that it's been too cold and snowy and icy. But yeah, now that it's getting a bit better, I sort of don't have that excuse anymore, which sucks. It's all been at-home workouts, which aren't quite as fulfilling, let's face it. I think you can see why I'm going for this, right, chat? The resemblance? There is some resemblance. Is there not? Or am I just going insane? Fuck home workouts, fuck running. Yeah, true. Think you can get running again now. Yeah, exactly. There's no excuse anymore, right? Brows give me hair vibes, so I get it. Yeah. I think it's just the angry. Mainly. But I rate you guys. Yeah. It's tough, man. One thing before we continue as well. I realise this nose is far too big. If you look at Elmo, his nose isn't quite as long as this. So before I forget, we're going to fix that right here and now. His gi is similar to his hair. Oh yeah, yeah, I guess. I don't try so hard. I don't try that hard. It makes me sad that I'm a disappointment. Don't worry. Most people don't try that hard. I certainly don't. I do like 20 minutes of mild exercise 5 times a week. And occasionally I'll go for a very simple run. That's about it. Which realistically isn't doing very much for my health at all. It's just not enough. But it feels good, right? Also, I think far more important that people don't understand is diet, right? Like, frankly, I just don't eat enough, get enough vitamins in my diet. So, it doesn't matter how much I work out, I'm still going to be a mess. But that's just the way it is when you're locked inside for a year. You know? With nothing to do but draw Sesame Street characters and Street Fighter characters at the same time. You know? Actually, let's put this one. Okay, so it's white then. Up here. And that leaves us more room down here, right? The only problem with this pose, right, is that it's kind of a looming over everybody pose, which we've already got. If you remember, chat, with Count Bison, he's going to be the looming over the background kind of pose. But that is too good to not do, right? We should find a... we should find another kanji that is funny to put on his back. Secondary loom. Yeah, we could have a double loom. Double looming. It's never been done before, but we could be pioneers, right? I have not warmed up with drawing yet today, chat, so this could be very rough early doors. Just fair warning. You have been warned. Chat, if you're here for the first time since we made affiliate, by the way, some things. One, you can subscribe. Obviously, don't feel any pressure to subscribe, but you can. And if you do, you will get the wah emoji, which you can spam in chat. Even if you don't, you accumulate channel points, right? Which we have dubbed cool points, or I have anyway, right? If you want your cool points, all you got to do is watch the stream and you'll just keep getting them. If you want more, you can cheer some bits. You can, I think following gets you them. You can subscribe, all of this good stuff, right? Gets you some cool points. And then if you click on the cool points, it will show you all the different things that you can spend them on. Obviously the best one so far, the only one that I've really thought they were ice cubes. Damn, ice cubes was cool, but I think cool points is more, I wanted it to be beginner friendly, like people that just jump in. See, change of hands here, Dan has just redeemed the best one. And I want them all to be these kind of fun ones, right? Where, yeah, I will do, don't worry. Where, if you redeem change of hands, you spend 1,000 channel points, which takes you a while to accumulate, right? Then I have to draw with my left hand. It looks like my right hand on the camera, but that's because the camera's flipped. For a minute, which I'm going to do in a sec, because Dan's just redeemed that. The other ones are kind of not quite as fun or goofy as that one. I just didn't have any of the good ideas, but I came up with one the other day that I forgot to implement, which will be implemented for next stream, and that is no mistakes, where I'm not allowed to use Control-Z for 5 minutes. Or I guess if I'm drawing traditionally, I'm not allowed to use an eraser, maybe? Something like that. Who knows? So yeah, even if you're not following, you accumulate these cool points, and you can spend them on various things. As Dan has just done on change of hands. So thanks for that, mate. Here's me drawing with my left hand. Let me set a timer. 1 minute. I'm gonna give it a couple seconds buffering for when I go in. Go. Okay, fuck me. Already this is very awkward just holding my pen like this, and it's right over my keyboard as well. I'm gonna have to move my keyboard. Wow. This is difficult, chat. I'm trying to do really tight, like little lines, because they're easier to draw, right, than trying to go with full balls. I'm gonna have to fix so much of this. Oh my god, it's not the worst. I really wanted to use it for the start of the structure drawings. Yeah, this is the most annoying time to use it, really. Or actually, no, when I'm doing like really clean line work, it's like impossible. Look, this line is impossible to do with my left hand. I just can't do it. Oh, that's the time, chat. So that's all you get, yeah. I don't know, that didn't seem very long, did it? For 1,000 channel points. Maybe we'll up the time on it for next time. Oh, Bobby Bear with the subscription at tier 1. Thank you very much. Look at that. Now guess what? You can wire in the chat. Thank you. Really appreciate it. The next tier 1, I think, is going to be the fridges, right? The 2 fridges. The oof. That'll be the next tier emote. And I'm going to make the channel points thing where you can spend channel points to get a random sub emote. So even if you're subbed at tier 1, you can spend channel points to get the more expensive emote, but obviously just on a temporary basis. This arm's going to have to go. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. The ones like the draw with my left hand, and if I do this non-erasing one and all of that stuff, those ones, I can't remember who it was that said last time, I think it was Dots Troy, they're going to spend when we do a draw off. That's going to be chaos. I might have to adjust the rules for draw-offs. Oh, the Waz and the gravies, see? It's lovely. You love to see it. You just love to see it, quite frankly. I need it. Fridge is banging, yeah. We'll do it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna have to be like cartoony enough that Twitch allows it though, right? Cartoony and kind of unclear enough. Can't be too graphic, right? Okay, the difference with this and the bison one, we're going to draw the full pose here so that we can use it in a foreground or something if we want to. Because the bison one is just going to fade out here. I'm going to need a tutorial on all of this. I'm sure I can talk you through it. Essentially, you just click the subscribe thing and then pick how you want to subscribe, right? And how you want to pay. And then it automatically pays every month, I think. You can send, if you've got Twitch Prime, everybody, if you've got Amazon Prime, you can you get 1 free subscription on Twitch. So you can spend your Prime on me if you want. And then it doesn't cost you anything more than you're already paying Amazon, right? But again, you know, there's no pressure to subscribe. If you just want to watch, that's Gucci. Again, you accumulate cool points either way. You're cool in my book, regardless. That's what I thought I'd done. Okay, I'll talk you through it at some point. Anyway, once you have subscribed, then if you click the little emoji thing, it should give you the WAS, basically. But again, no pressure. Not on Prime. I don't know what you mean. Are you not on Amazon Prime? Is that what you're saying? You can still subscribe even if you don't have Amazon Prime. It just costs you real money, right? Thing about this is he's not. I've kind of drawn it like hands on hips. Nana Sandra subscribed at tier 1. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, a cheers. A toast then. Since you subscribed as well. A toast to you, Booby Bear. Thank you very much. If you've got drinks in chat, cheers. If you haven't, just some cheers emojis. That'll be another one that we'll have to make as well. A cheers one. Ah. Wow, 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 wow. Big waz. I'm so glad the WA got approved, chat. It's too good. It's too good to not. It's one of those where you can use it sort of anywhere as well. It'll make sense, right? So spread the WA far and wide. Spread the love of WA across all of Twitch for me. Anyway, what I was saying, right? I kind of drew it so his hands would be on his hips. But actually, if you look at the poses, they're off. Right? He's just sort of doing this. Yeah. I suppose it's semi-badass, really, isn't it? But oops. Drinking that coffee. I only drink gravy. Nice. Yeah, the gravy's a good one for the cheers, isn't it? For now. It's a good placeholder, right? The gravy one you get, chat, by subscribing to Adam. So which I recommend. It's a good channel, at least following it. Okay. There we go. So that's our basic rough. You're a sweetheart. Ah, as are you. Again, success for me is success for you, right? And vice versa. We in this together. Okay, so the next stage, chat. Take the same pencil, make it a little bit smaller so we can get some more refined lines. Don't you know? And then zoom in and let's do some more deliberate sketch just over this rough here. It's a rough area working out the pose and sort of where everything is, and then now we'll go in with an actual sketch of what this is going to look like. Make sense here? So he has these like beaded necklace thing. Right, this thing. The colouring on that is sick, by the way, chat. I don't know if you agree. Okay, and then the top. Okay, so his gi, he just rips the. I don't know why everyone in Street Fighter feels the need to rip their sleeves of their gis off. I guess it's for added movement then, but is ripping it really the need? You know, I know it's pretty metal, right? But just cut it off with some scissors, mate. I mean, Akuma I'll let slide, right? Because he's kind of a badass evil dude. Right? But like, why are Ryu and Ken doing it? You know, there's no need for it. It's disrespectful, really, isn't it? Although that's a big rip as well. That's like a dickhead in the gym kind of tear, right? They want to be cool too. Well, yeah. Who wouldn't? Cool's where it's at. And you too can be cool, chat. You know how? It's simply by accumulating enough cool points. That's how. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying with the cool points, it's beginner friendly, right? So if you just jump in the stream and you have no idea what's going on, you understand cool points. Okay, cool, right? I want those. If it said like ice cubes or fridge points or fridge magnets, you'd be like, what is this nonsense? You know? That was the thinking behind it. Bam, 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 bam. And then when they learn about the Fridge Gang, then they think, okay, cool, I want to be a part of this. They follow, right? Or maybe they want to be a Fridge Gang VIP, in which case they'll subscribe. You know? That's how it is. Realise we're looking at this in the back, right? So you would see the back of his tries rather than the side of his buys, right? Okay, here's the thing, chat. This would mislead you, this outfit here, where he's got like the actual black belt and the actual karate gloves. It's not on. Normally, he has like the ropes like they do in like Muay Thai, and he has like the rope thing here. This is true Akuma. This is an imposter. So we're going to go true Akuma. We're going to give him the ropes. Put the kanji for soup on the back. Maybe. I definitely think we do something funny with the kanji, right? What's the kanji for soup? Something like this, apparently, is the kanji for soup. Oh, you've put it in the chat. Look at that. How'd you do that? That's so cool. Yeah, maybe we put that on his back instead of this, which I think is like heaven or something. I think that's the kanji for heaven. That is hot soup. This one looks more similar to this, right? It's more simple. That one where it's like a accumulation of lots of different kanjis in one is probably too complicated. This one's more like soup. So maybe we'll do that. Not a bad idea. If anyone else has any good ideas on copy paste, okay, yeah, fair enough. On what kind of kanji to put on his back, hit me up. Would you see like the side of? Yes, you would, chat. Okay, for starters, this folds into here, right? Like this. Which we haven't done. And then this is like that. But at the moment, it looks like soup is the winner, right? What's the kanji for monster? Does anyone know? What if we just put the monster energy M on his back? No? Not good? Not a good one, that? I get the sinking feeling that we're doing this one too small, which is the problem we had with Blanca, right? Whereas Big Lee is nice and big, the lines are very refined. This is too small. So chat, I hate to do it to you, but I'm going to start again on this layer. I hate to be that guy. I hate to waste your time like this. But there it is. It's happened. Okay, we can't go back. There's no going back, chat. And that's a big wire. Oh my god, I can't get this line, chat. That'll do. I was just trying to like thicken it out a bit. Just couldn't do it. Could not do it. Now imagine I had to do that with my left hand. Oh my god. There's no way. There is no way. See how much more detail we can get in now though? That we're drawing on a much bigger area. So it worked out in the end, chat. What do we think after this, by the way, chat, when we're done with these Sesame Street characters? What do we draw? What do we do? Has anyone got any great ideas? We could do another combining two different things. I don't know. At the moment, I'm thinking we just pad this out as long as possible so I don't have to think about something new, you know? But eventually, we're going to have to come with some ideas. Unfortunately. Memory lane? Okay, well, let's see if we've got an old picture on here so I don't have to get one out of my sketchbook. Although I fixed the camera right, so it shouldn't be a problem. But I think I've got some really bad ones on here. I'm hoping I do anyway. No, okay, give me a sec. Show me the old art, please. Use them big points up just to be annoying. Yeah, you're kind of slowing everything down. I hadn't thought about that, but there we go. Thing is, right, you guys have probably seen a lot of these. Dan and Adam. Because this, for example, is a sketchbook from uni, right? This is my Illus 231. So this was second year uni, chat. This one. Right. What we got? That's pretty bad. Okay. So this was like from before I learned how to ink properly. And I was learning, I bought a brush, like a Winsor & Newton, because the tutors were like, oh, this is how you ink, you've got to buy this. And it turns out they're really hard to use and I didn't really like them. But I tried, and this was like one of the first things I tried to make with it. Oh, look at that. Look how bad that is. It's flat, the line works awful. Like the wrists are different widths. I'm just seeing that right now. Don't know what's going at these. Oh my god, this is like flipped, so it's really hard to do. These like underpants on the outside, like this curved bit is more of a curved bit than this one, which is weird. I don't know what this pose is. Why is he spreading his legs? It's a dumb one. Anyway, it says fellowship, right? Because it was a project where I was designing a skateboard brand, and that was the skateboard brand. It was Fellowship Skateboards. So there you go, chat. There's an old bad piece of art for you. And that was, again, that was before, that was second, I was already in second year of uni with that quality of art. So, you know, you can do it too. It looks like he's coming crotch first. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? And that's, that just shows you, like, I've come quite a long way learning how to ink, right? So if you think you're bad right now, you're probably not, chat. Or maybe you are, but you won't be later. Oh, a chance for the band hammer. Anybody want to get involved? He looks like he... Yeah, we've already read that. Man, you don't get that many of them in this chat anymore. So, use your powers wisely, mods. Get involved. You're not a mod? Oh, you're not a mod. Is Adam not in chat right now? Come on, Adam. What are you doing, bro? I have to do this myself. Band. Big bands. Man alive. Let's do everything around here. Maybe if you come to more streams, I'll make you mod, Dan. Maybe. Oh, one incentive. Yeah. Man, if that doesn't want to make you come back, I don't know what will. Don't know what will, Dan. To be perfectly honest with you. Chat refresh so I couldn't see the spam. I don't want to hear it. Sounds like excuses to me, Adam. You're just trying to discredit my chat so that your channel grows more than mine, aren't you? It's fine if it's what you want. Then it is what you shall have, sir. Dooby-doo. Dooby-doo. He looks like a child, which I kind of like. Looks like an angry toddler. I think it's because this isn't big enough, right? Maybe if we pull this in, it'll accentuate it a bit. I'm thinking when we've done the Sesame Street stuff, the next stream will just be like a really easy, just a one or two stream drawing, you know? Just pick something to draw, get it done. Something that isn't going to take us 5 weeks to do, you know? Just as a little breather before we take on the next big project. The other thing as well is I'm drawing his hands really big. And that's because the reference all has big hands, because Street Fighter makes their hands really big so that you can see them when they do their moves clearer, but in real life hands aren't that big. Might make like a quick portfolio piece or something, you know, like Adam's been getting some portrait practice in. It might be a good idea to do the same in case we do a draw off about portraits. Otherwise he's just gonna whip our ass, right? Again, I should say. Which quite frankly we don't want, chat. I don't like that hand. I don't like it. Looks goofy. It's kind of hard to draw it this way. It's easier to draw it facing the other way. Guess winning forever. Yeah. Wow. Is all I have to say to that. Wow to you, sir. I get the feeling this, yeah, but the belt needs to be higher, right? I was going to put the belt here, but it's too low. It's more like here. That's where I would have been drawing. It's more here. It's like here. So these bits are where like the fabric bunches up as it gets pulled in by this belt. which is actually a rope. Remember, chat. Just gonna draw this the way you draw braids, right? These kind of alternating triangles lines. Well, not triangles, but diagonal lines. Whoops. Let's get the head done, because that might help tie everything together, right? So he has these kind of oblong eyes, right, like this. Bring the head up a bit so that I can get the mouth in there. The internet here is being well situated. Sorry if I'm not super active in the chat. No worries. You sure it's not on my end? Could be on my end, you know. Let me know if anything's choppy or anything for you as well, chat. How is the quality of the stream? If it's choppy, if it sounds bad, if it looks bad, let me know. Because I have no idea. And it might be an easy fix, right? I'm having internet issues too, it's no fun. See, could be my end. Wow, wow, wow. Big fat wow. Why am I still sticking to this same size of head, chat? Like an idiot. 100% wow. 100 wow. Wi-Fi wow. Oh, God, the head is way too big. The head is like 10 times too big. That's better. That's better. I think it's on my end, to be honest. The internet here is well bad. Looks and sounds fine when I'm not having internet issues. Okay. What providers are you both with? Have you checked if your router is properly connected into the wall? Because that'll get you, chat. You know. Put a knot on this side maybe, where it's tied in. They go down to like here, right? These cut-offs. Again, he rips off the bottom. I think that's just from all he ever wears is this gi because he's a disgusting hermit man. Virgin Media, I've been having loads of issues lately. Playing a 40k game on TTS today and my ping was all over the shop. Yeah, my I've got Almonds and it's Virgin and the Wi-Fi here is just wow. I have Virgin as well and it's been intermittent recently. I don't think they're very good with when it's bad weather. Like when it snows and stuff, I think Virgin Media just gets fucked. Even though a lot of it's fibre optic, right? But I guess just their server areas might need Wi-Fi. I don't know. I don't know why that affects it, but for me, it just seems to affect it. It might be a placebo thing. That being said, it's not snowy or rainy now, right? So it shouldn't affect it, right? I think I've made his leg too hench there. Something more like that. It's probably better. Realise it's synchro and not clearer. There we go, that's better. Time to fight virgins. Well, Virgin Media, come on. This isn't the 1700s. That's what we're taking from this, right? I don't know about that. Well, let's Google, because they have a thing that will tell you if their server's down, right? Virgin Media server status. No known issues in my area. Don't know about your areas, in your ends. But that's like, issues are like downtime in it. Like where the servers go down or freeze up dramatically. Like a little bit of slowdown doesn't really count to them as an issue. Especially not when all it's affecting is your ability to to watch some idiot draw Sesame Street characters mixed with Street Fighter characters live on Twitch. You know, they don't really give two fucks about that, and I can't really blame them, if I'm honest with you. It's not exactly essential work, is it? I'm heading out to the shop, so I might not be back in time for the finish. Have a good stream, my man. No worries. Appreciate you dropping in at all. Good luck at the shops. Wear a mask. Don't be a fool. Don't get caught out. Oh, 100 bits on the way out. For the road. Thank you. Thank you very much. With the pride flag as well, that's good. That's a good one. It's a good one. Thanks. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye-bye. Have a good one. Oh, and cheers for the roads as well. To Adam then. Cheers, chat. A toast to our good friend, Adam Forster. Man, we should do a drink and draw one time. And then that cheers one is going to be absolutely deadly, right? Right now it's fine because I'm just drinking water, right? Man, I just love seeing that wow. Fills me with so much joy, chat. The wows. Wow. That drink and draw is going to be brutal with cheers. Yeah, I know, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Wow, wow, wow. Thing is, it's going to have to be guest discretion as well, whether they agree to the terms of following along. Right. I have to do it. If you spend your call points, I have to... I'm at your beck and call in that sense. But a guest, you know, is under no obligation to draw with their left hand for a minute. If you guys cheer that, you know, you guys spend your call points on that. So those are the ones where it could get real messy and real awkward and real weird and fun. I mean, let's face it. Based on the experience we've had thus far, the guests don't need the advantage, right? So they probably can get away with following along and joining in without it costing them the game, right? The title. Henry Akuma. So I'm just saving it, chat. Maybe in the chat they can specify if they want to put it on a guest. That'd be fun. But then again, the guest has to agree to that coming on the show, right? I mean, we could try if you're down to do another draw off at the weekend, Dan. We could try it then. Could do a Pokemon off. Okay, well, no one else suggested any canned juice, so I guess we do the soup one, unless anyone's got any other ideas right now. Let's get some Pokemons drawn. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. We're doing originals or all of them, because my god, I don't remember like loads of them. I think it's more fun if we do all of them, right? Because part of the fun is when you pick one that I don't know, or I pick one that you don't know, right? I think with the soup thing though, is it like, is that Henry Monster equivalent? I don't know, I haven't watched Sesame Street in a long time. Is he big on soup? Is that the joke? Is this a wow moment? Ba bum 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 ba bum. Well, he eats lots of weird shit, so could just have the kanji for, like, eat or consume. Yeah, maybe. What's the kanji for food? Kanji. Oh, well, what's the kanji for monster first? Right. Too complicated. Kanji for food. Again, super complicated, but eat isn't super complicated. You could do eat. Let's do this one. This is eat or food. Let's copy this onto another layer. And then let's erase it. And we'll try out a couple of ones and see which one we like best. Oops. Can I control V this kanji into here? No, I can't. That's annoying. That's annoying. Wow. Henry has taken to eating traditionally inedible objects such as a bicycle, a restaurant table, and the letter in monster meal. Nice. Yeah, we're going to do she, which is for eat or food. I think that works, right? Do. He's like that guy that won the yeah, Waz. He's like that guy that won the that has the Guinness World Record for eating the most metal. And he's eaten like a whole fighter plane. What a nut job. Absolute psychopath. Doesn't have an iron deficiency, that's for sure. He's got too much of the stuff, mate. He's overloaded on iron. Bless him. Okay. Guess it'd be like the thing with kanji is there's a very specific way you're supposed to write them, right? And people who know will call me out on it. Annoyingly. But I don't know, so fuck it. Just gotta wing it. Drink your water. Oh, cheers. A toast then to not Dan Lynch, who actually made it to stream for once. Cheers, chat. Good thing is it keeps me hydrated, that one. There's a preset one that's literally just take a drink that encourages you to drink more water, right? But I thought we could make it more fun. And something that kind of rewards you more as well. Because some of them are like, have an ad break. Which is like, why would you spend your channel points to not watch the stream? Right? I guess it could be funny, like, if you picked it at a funny point in like a game or something. Yeah. Wow. Come on. It's all in good spirits, you know? In good faith. Maybe I should stream like every day now that you're on half term, so that you can come by all the time. Do you think? Like, to people who actually know how to write kanji, this probably looks really ugly, right? I've only got till Monday. Okay. That's fine. That's plenty of time. Right, okay, decision time. Which one do we like more? Honestly, unironically, I like this one more. This eat one. I think it's better. It's more complicated for sure, so it might not read as well if it's smaller, but it just looks better. Looks cooler. Nice. Nice-oo. What do we think, chat? Just realised I've given him the human amount of fingers, and we said that we were going to do all of these with 4 fingers, right? Well, 3 fingers and a thumb. Why? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer, that's why. Bum. I'm going to flip this temporarily because it's easier to draw this hand this way. I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat. I'm a cheater chap, sorry. Still looks kind of dumb, but I reckon I can fix it when I come to ink this. Problem is he's got all these ropes which make it look kind of clumpy and weird. I think it'll be better when it's like coloured in and stuff. And it'll be clearer what everything is. Do you know? Do you get me? Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Metsu. That's what he says, chap. When he does his Raging Demon. I think that's another one penciled in, chat. I don't know how you feel about it. I feel good about this one. It's kind of a more simple one. It's not as inherently funny as some of the others, but it works. It works, right? So, here's where we're at. Now we have Henry Monster as Akuma. We have Big Bird as Chun-Li, which, again, I stand by. We're not going to beat this one. Count One Count as M. Bison. We have Blanca as Oscar the Grouch. Back now, looking good. Nice. That's the overall concept. Yeah, you see. We have Bert as Guile. This is a good one. I like this one. And we have Elmo as Ryu. So now, that's all of the ones that I think we're going to do penciled in. So the next step, next time we stream, chat, is going to be to start inking some of these and colouring them. And I've got to work out how I want to. I think I want to do it like Street Fighter cross SNK type. Street Fighter versus SNK. The artwork for this game is fucking incredible. And I want to try and get it something similar to this, style-wise. So, example, here's some... here's some character art from that game for Chun-Li. One sec. Like this, chat. But less of the like airbrushy kind of style of colour and more block kind of screen printy kind of colours, I'm thinking. But the thick outline and then not much of the line work inside. I'm thinking that. Well, I say thick, it's not that thick. It's quite thin actually. But that's sort of the style that I'm thinking we're going to try and do these in. That's the hope anyway. Sound good? That'll be next time anyway. Well, next time actually, this weekend, if Dan's up for it, he's still up for it, we'll do a Pokemon off. We'll do a draw off with Pokemon from memory. If that's good for you, because it's good for me. Maybe Saturday, should we say? Oh my god. Sorry chat, I was sat on a cable there. We'll finalise it. In which case, I'll see you all then. Got to sketch them all, exactly. Yeah, so I'll see you then, chat, on Saturday, hopefully, or maybe Sunday, or maybe Friday. We'll work out a day. But we want them. And we'll do that. And then next week, we'll come back to this. Because I reckon we can pad this out for a good 5 or 6 more streams, chat. Easy. Easy money. Maybe more. We can just be doing this forever. Maybe not. Maybe actually we take a break at this stage now that we've got everything penciled in. And we'll do another strip. We'll do just an interim stream of just draw something for the portfolio or something. And then after that, we'll come back and we'll sweat this hard. Sound good? Good. All right. Well, I'll see you at the weekend, chat. But I am going to love you and leave you right now. So thanks everyone for coming and watching. If you're not already following, please do follow. It really helps. Adam's going to pull ahead of us and have more followers by a long shot. So, you know, we've got to keep up. The Fridge Gang has to grow. Otherwise, the gravy train will leave it behind. Thanks to everyone who subscribed and cheered some bits today. So, Nana Sandra, Booby Bear, thanks for the subs. Adam, thanks a lot for the bits. Yeah, thanks for coming along, everybody. And stay chill, Fridge Gang. I will see you at the weekend. All right. See you later, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Goodbye.